Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly energy reading for the week of February 12th, 2026. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. I don't often use this deck for this type of reading where it's a little bit more involved. I don't know why, I've just not been drawn to it, but I've clearly been drawn to it today. And then I'm pulling a clarifying card with the Threads of Karma. And we are going to do our 3-card pick with a deck that I haven't used in a long time. And that is this Coffee Cup Oracle by Amira, Celon. So without further ado, let's get shuffling on these Light Seers Tarot cards. Let's see what we have for this, our weekly energy reading for February 12th. The week of February 12th, it's a busy week. Coming up, I know the holiday, we have Valentine's Day on Saturday, I believe. So there you go. Let me give this weekly energy reading a couple more shuffles. What do we got for a weekly energy reading for the week of February 12th, 2026? Let's see what we get. Love it. Beautiful cards. We'll go through all of them. We're going to go through them real quick and then we'll take it sometime. So now I'm shuffling the Threads of Karma. I'm just pulling one card from this. This is a 75 card deck. Okay. What do we need to know for the week of February 12th, 2026? Here we go. First card we get, the 8 of Cups. Then we get the Knight of Cups. I will tell you, I've been getting this card an awful lot this week. So obviously good messages coming in, things like that. And then we get the 4 of Pentacles in the outcome. And then we get Prepare for Change as a clarifying card. So 8 of Cups, let's get started with that. Let's see. The artwork of this deck, I find it to be just gorgeous. So the 8 of Cups. Letting go, releasing that which no longer serves you. A ritual releasing, a time to move stuck energy, walking away, leaving your old reality to pursue a new one. And let me see what it says here. She has released her last cup into the sea, and her bowl burning ceremony is over. It is time to walk away from something. Oh, is it time to walk away from something in your life? Choosing your sacred dream, especially when you're feeling disappointed, is one of the biggest acts of self-love that you can enact. When you take that very first step, you begin to choose yourself. There's nothing more healing or more powerful. Find your resolve and untether any anchors that are holding you back. Though your disillusioned heart may require some TLC, you can realign your path by shedding outgrown expectations, hopes, people, ideas, beliefs, guilt, or ways of being. If you find yourself exhausted or confused, or jumping from one thing to one thing, know that you are entering a mystical period of intense shifting, and that releasing old stories will help you to travel lightly. Go in the direction of epic dreams, happiness, and greater meaning. It says, I walk away from negativity and I choose myself in a rebellious act of self-love. Okay, there we go. I love that. Then we get this Knight of Cups. Whoops. Here we go, the Knight of Cups. Love this. A classic romantic, a passionate soul, artistic tendencies, creativity, seeking connection, being in love with the idea of love. This classic romantic invites you to step into a world of roses, bubble baths, and champagne, and is fully devoted to you for today, and maybe for every day. This card heralds romance and embodies the graceful movement of a slow dance. Enjoy this flirtation and be present to connect. This knight is intuitive and usually and totally in touch with his emotions. As such, he knows what he wants, and he has no problem wearing his heart on his sleeve. This card often signifies someone who is in love with the idea of love itself. And sometimes this comes bundled with unrealistic expectations. Are you ready to be swept off your feet and to allow deep honesty and vulnerability to flow freely in your life? Do you believe in this type of true love? Get ready to take inspiration and run with it, to make art, music, and love and a veritable masterpiece of life. And it says, I am in touch with my emotions. And then, of course, we get the Four of Pentacles. Let's see what we have here. The Four of Pentacles. Let's see. Here we go. Four of Pentacles. Stability, savings, success, generosity, accepting your worth, being in flow with the universe, feelings of gratitude, helping others in time of need. You're building your life coin by coin, and you've reached a moment of stability. Getting here signifies an interval when you can rest, reevaluate, and take stock. Likely you are being reminded to double check those foundations and to save some money for a rainy day. How do you feel about your finances? Continue towards your goal without over-focusing on your possessions, and let go of any jealousy derived from another person's position in life. Negative feelings around abundance will breed energy blockages big enough to hold back even the most magical of trajectories. The tighter you try to hold on to things, the more you block yourself from stepping into the flow of wealth and happiness. If a scarcity mindset is haunting your actions, ask yourself if you are looking down on others based on how much money they have or don't have. Actively save and give in the world, and focus on feeling excited and expansive. And the quote is, I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. I love that. That's a great affirmation. I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. So we have these cards, and then we have this Prepare for Change card. And it says, change is the only constant. Prepare for it with an open heart and mind. Love this. Walking away to new horizons. Entertaining new love and a new being, if not with someone else, with yourself, right? Entertaining that unconditional love of yourself. And knowing that you are grounded and you have what it takes, you have the resources, you have more than you need, and you can certainly give some away if you want to help someone else. I feel, folks, that, this week I feel like change is coming for us on an individual basis, because we are beginning to really wake up, and we are even a little bit beyond beginning to wake up to how important we are who we are as, divine beings. That beautiful unconditional love that we have for everyone else, but we also have it for ourselves. And moving away, changing, living in the present, acting on our highest joy and our highest, excitement at every moment of the day with no expectation on the outcome. I love that, because we act all the time. We stay present. Who are we meeting, right? Who are we talking to? What are we doing? Let's do it with love. Let's do it with unconditional love. The people we meet, the people we interact with, the people, the situations that we find ourselves in are all an opportunity for something, beautiful, right? To come out of it. For us, for them, for whatever, and staying open to those present moments. And that is Peek Peek My Cat. I'm going to say she's agreeing with us at the moment. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to shuffle up these coffee cup oracle cards. Let's get a couple of shuffles down here. We'll do our 3-card pick. A beautiful energy reading this week, preparing for change. I get the feeling that we're really moving higher in our vibration to really into that unconditional love vibration. All right. Oh, one card just fell out. I'm going to take that card as card 1. I don't know what it is. There we go. Oh, there we go. I'm going to actually probably open the book and read what they say on these cards, but I will tell you what I intuitively feel too, of course. So here's card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you. Don't think too hard. 1, 2, or 3. If you picked card 1, you got I. And it says envy and protection. Let's see what this says, envy and protection. So if you picked card 1, I. Being watched or eye of protection. The energy of the eye could go either way. So are you being watched or watching someone, maybe to learn from them? Or this eye of protection, I'm not really sure what that is myself, to be honest with you, but keeping that envy at bay also. There's nothing to be envious of. We all have everything that we need. We can all in this life get everything we need without hurting ourselves or hurting others. So make sure, you know, this eye of protection, I believe, is against like the evil eye. So you know what? Gird yourself, put white light energy around you. You might need to do that. And there's certainly plenty of things you can find on the internet and YouTube and everything else. So if you have that eye of protection around you, if you have that, you know, that white light energy around you, it might be time to do that. And really keeping the envy at bay. All right, if you picked card 2, you picked horse. And this says freedom and action. So let's see what we have for horse. Very simple. Moving forward, nobleness and strength. If you picked this card, this beautiful white horse, you are moving forward. If you're not moving forward, try to move forward. Do a micro step forward. Do anything forward to let the universe know what direction you want to go in, so it can start bringing you back, you know, reflecting back energies and vibrations back to you. And if you picked 3, it is heart. And it says love and new love. And this says new love entering your life, or confirmation that someone loves you. If you have not had a love recently, this is a good omen that a new love is not far away. A beautiful card to come up for this week with Valentine's Day. A lot of Valentine's Day energy in these cards. So, all right, my friends, as you know, I forgot to mention this, but this is for entertainment purposes only. You guys all know that. Please stop by my channel, like, share, subscribe. AvanaIntuitive.com is my website. Please stop there. You know, if you want to get an email reading, Akashic record reading, or tarot card reading, you can certainly book one of those with me. I would love that. And you know what? Beyond all that, namaste, and I will see you tomorrow.